Hello.
That was loud. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, I'm live. Cool. Alright, Happy New Year, first of all. First stream of the year, as it were. Not much else to say there. I didn't stream yesterday on New Year's Eve, because I did end up spending some time with family. And also time with my brothers, in the sense that we played way too much God, I hate admitting to this. We played a lot of League of Legends. Too much, so. As League has that new Era Mayhem mode, which is actually pretty fun. I like the augments and the fact that you can go on Butcher's Bridge. I feel like that's, in my opinion, well, it's my favorite single lane variant map in League. So there's that. But anyway, I played a lot of League, fortunately. However you want to describe it. I do regret that I played so much of it. I don't regret spending time with them. But holy crap, I played too much. So yeah, that's why I didn't stream yesterday. But I'm here now. So I want to start the Swordseeker's Chronicle, or Swordseeker Chronicles event that came out yesterday, I believe, in the game. So that's what I want to do. I also do want to do some Hangout stuff as well. At the very least, I want to use my 3 you know, my daily 3. The problem, like, I don't know, I have a problem where I don't do, actually, wait, before that, I should watch some of the promo stuff. I haven't done that yet. Like, yeah, how much do I have? Well, wait, someone like Xiao Jiao, who cares deeply about value, a trading partner is a very dependable connection. Though her road is lined with thorns, she continues to sow seeds that symbolize hope. Let's go that you can change it between their... Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one I could finish up with quality time. I think I have quite a few lined up. Alice, I could probably do the same for Alice and Panning too. Oh my god, dude, I really do. 8, 9, 10. God, what is wrong with me? Those are maxed. 11. 12. 13. Grace is very close to being finished. At least 13 agents that I've yet to fully finish. God damn, I need to stop letting it pile up so much. Anyway, before I forget, let's just quickly sound. Enable that. Boop. Alright. Let us watch some of the promo stuff. I already did the animated short, so that's done. I need to do the EP, the demo. I'll just do it in whatever order it appeared in, so... Zhao's EP first, then Yeshun Guang's EP. So we're going EPs first. Tiny Giant. She's got some shit. What the fuck? Wait, those are carrots. Is that what Damien's doing? Oh, sorry that I'm interrupting the song, but like, she's just shadowing her right now? Or is this just what... Fuck is this shit? Fucking Damien doing these poses?
Over. Absolute focus 끝까지 I'm gonna dominate 증명해 시세 후 훈련되고 있어 제주 원라딩 I am the one You wanna touch me, you wanna fight me I'm about to shut you down, boom, boom, boom Looking so sharp like she's a lion and shy
Oh, just narrate.
In pink, her autographs one of a kind I'll flash just a love statement
They didn't give her for free, so.
I get up from a throne and open my mouth to say Like me, what you like in me This is making the whole world my own Like me, what you like in me Take a seat and welcome to my show Look at me, would you look at me Got it on call cause I run this town Like me, like me Don't even try it, too crazy now
I just find it so funny that Damien's in the background.
I tell myself not to be swept away from all the noise outside my mind. Then it starts melting away. Every last negative, making the room I need for all of the positive. Then I believe the world is mine to shine bright, not scared of danger.
That is brave to start trouble in Luminous Square right in front of PubSec HQ. Wow. You... Okay, whatever.
It'll wait just for you. 'Cause someday you'll see me the way I see me. Behind the glitter and the love you gave me. Like me, what you like in me? This is making the whole world my own. Like me, what you like in me? Take a seat and welcome to my show. Look at me, what you look at me? Got it on call 'cause I run this town. Like me, like me. Don't even try it, too crazy. Like me, what you like in me? This is making the whole world my own. Like me, what you like in me?
This feels like...
Welcome to my show. Look at me, what you like in me? Got it on call 'cause I run this town. Like me, don't even try it, too crazy now.
Okay, so that's what Damien's been up to. Got it. It's like a mix between Burning Desires, because I guess they kind of make that impression at the start here with all that, but it's just like I didn't expect it to be. Yeah, that's cool. It kind of makes me think like, God. Oh, imagine what a full fucking like if an EP or like if the Burning Desires song was like this, where it's like a mix between the fucking dancing that Bernice did plus the like animated stuff. Because they did release her full song as a video, but it's kind of just a standard like loop animation. So tiny but mighty, so watch me glow, like me, what you like in me. That's fun though, fun EP. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting going into the EP. I'll be honest. I like outside the shades, like okay, she's a fucking boss. I guess was it. Yeah, good EP. I actually really enjoyed it. All right, Shengguang. I imagine this one's gonna be a lot more depressing or some shit. Or hopeful. I don't know. Her diary. So she's imagining being in school with everybody, like an ordinary life, kinda, or what?
最近天气不定阴晴，不确定这关系会不会过期。看路灯倒影，好像我自己。
Sure, Yishuan's teacher. Where's Sherry went actually?
哼着那首过期罢了情歌，就让回忆辗转反侧。
She was in the BP.
该如何挣脱逃逸这眼里我的讯
Wait, is
息？
she
被隔
falling down
离
the stairs or
淹
the
没
ledge?
身影无人接替，房间里冷空气，不断凝结的血管谜题，飘下记忆不断累积。
Oh, that shot.
一字一句，该鼓起落下脚印的勇气，翻越孤寂的大门。
Brother!
发现遥不可及的生命，无力触水真情，让愿望像彩虹般美丽。雨过天晴，渐渐清晰，冰雪融化的痕迹。随风告别枯黄的夜，
It's an SCP.
这情节又重演。
Transferring schools?
心中的季节，在脑海穿越时空的期限，沉默的荒原开始崩裂。在梦中是忘不了也不舍得，就让回忆辗转反侧。该如何挣
Is it
脱
going after?
逃
Yeah, they're going after her.
这眼里我的讯息，被隔离一场雨，淹没身影无人接替。房间里冷空气，不断凝结的雪花谜题，飘下记忆不断累积，成一字一句，该鼓起落下脚印的勇气，翻越过去的大日，去发现遥不可及的山。
Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like within this, I don't know if it's like a daydream thing or if it's like an alternate reality. You know what I mean? But like, I bet fucking Shen Guang made a few promises that she already broke here.
玻璃窗水真情，让愿望像彩虹般
Because there's
美
rainbows. You see.
丽。雨过天晴，渐渐清晰，冰雪融化的痕迹。
Ah, so that's what's happened. This is her after she left. But then they'll show up behind her. Or she's just smiling for no reason. Wow. If we lived in a world without hollows, will our memories still toss and turn? And will I still be unable to forget or let go? A world without hollows means a world without the Qingming sword. That's a nice EP. Alright, demo, and then we're good. There was no credits for season 2, because that was like the end of it, right? Or like the climactic chapter a la season 1, chapter 5.
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them.
Wise! Junior, where are you?
How your senses are eternal.
Wise! you injured? Things aren't looking good. We have to get out of here. Come with me.
Whose perspective is this actually? Oh my god, what the fuck? It's like effortlessly perception. Oh?
Junior, get in!
Perception techniques? I'm not sure you ended there. Wait! I don't get to do this!
We make a good team.
Xiaoguang, up ahead. Find their weakness and strike!
I will protect you. I promise.
Oh no, don't promise.
Is this the Qingming sword?
Look out! Look out!
And then she uses it. Oh my god. Okay, so this is why I don't try. At least like that.
Even if my memories are destined to fade, I will recall each one. Those precious moments will catch me in the abyss. Now, leave the rest to me.
Seal the sword.
If this is my last time, Junior, please remember me.
The time to make her look like a chandelier. All the souls there. All that nice stuff.
Xiaoguang, you're awake. How are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
I feel like I just had a really long dream.
Ah, the two birds. So this is after the event. Is this before or after she becomes the Void Hunter? Before or after Chapter 6? That was a dream I never wanted to wake up from. Are they fragments of past memories, broken pieces waiting to be forgotten? Or are they prophecies waiting to be fulfilled? But even if it's millions of light years away, the brilliance carved out by the darkness of the blade shall continue to seek you out, over and over again. I wonder if they would add driving gameplay in this in Zenless. All right, Zhao character demo. I expect this will be a lot less.
Krampus is looking into that thing you pulled. Be careful. Watch your
dramatic.
back, and don't breathe a word to anyone.
I've been cooped up in this dump for days. Who would I even talk to?
Still, don't let your guard...
Yeah, relax. I'm hanging up.
I think he's her target.
Krampus this, Krampus that. Like they'd ever find me.
Funny therapy? Worries be gone.
Huh? Welcome down, new cuties in chat. In this stream, you can say anything to Bunny here, okay?
I'm not.
What the fuck? He doesn't even realize what he's about to get himself into.
This is cute too.
It's been so long. Why won't you tell Bunny what's on your mind? That secret that's been eating at you. Wait, do you think that Bunny's not trustworthy enough?
I'll tell you. Actually.
Oh my god. You did this to yourself. I'm just saying that right now.
Oh.
Miss Bunny!
Krampus.
Does this mean there's even in-person therapy sessions?
Everything comes with a price. Wouldn't you agree? So, it's time to pay for what you took.
Don't breathe a word to anyone,
It's over.
Did you kill him?
All cleaned up, Miss Chow. Oh, and the veggie salad you ordered is here.
I told you not to touch my food delivery. That was the side dish for my steak.
Right. The steak was what you wanted. Not this fucking salad. It's all 2D animated. Wow. Although, one thing I'll say... It's kind of interesting, the parallel, because, like, Harumasa was... he had quite a few 2D animated stuff for his demo as well, right? Let's see, Miss Joe. Due to the consistently abnormal high click rates, asset recovery team seems to be a tad difficult. Could we possibly keep it going? Okay, I assume they knew enough about the target. The target is like, oh yeah, the target will definitely check out a fucking live stream. So let's do this. Sorry. Understand. Okay. Alright, okay. Sorry, I just had to finish that. Alright, back to Zenless. Let's go. Alright. Let's chat with Xiao Guang, who's back in the room. How is being a Void Hunter?
Good. Nothing unusual for now.
Xiao Guang, you're back.
Xiaoguang, when did you get back? How was your first mission as a Void Hunter? Why are you being so secretive? Oh, right. Belle, Senior Fufu, and Senior Yinhu are still out taking care of things around Phylum Heights. I'll go fetch them. Just wait a sec. Uh-huh?
Shh. Keep your voice down. Sorry, Junior. I guess I don't know my own strength now. Are you okay?
She does have her 5 senses basically back. I'm okay, but what's wrong?
I'm fine. But don't you want to see everyone now that you're back? Did something happen during the mission? Did it not go well?
No, the mission went perfectly fine. I just came across something a little strange. I'm not even sure how to explain it to you or the others. I'm sorry, Junior Wise. I wanted to be happy coming back to see you all after the mission, but I'm just so tense. I have no idea when the next anomaly might appear, and you can't hear it.
What drives a person to take up the sword, and what awaits them because of it?
Yizhong? The Chick Sword's talking?
Did the Qingming sword speak just now? Am I hearing things?
Huh? You can hear it? But none of the investigators I worked with on the mission could hear it. Not even Senior Miyabi.
Senior Miyabi.
What lies within the heart of one who takes up the
Guess that's
sword?
I can hear it pretty clearly.
Actually, I can hear it really clearly. It's still speaking now while we're talking, mumbling something about what lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword.
Well, I guess that will make things easier for me to explain. While I was wielding the Qingming sword in the middle of battle, I suddenly heard a woman whispering in my ear, and I couldn't make it stop, no matter how hard I tried.
It sounds... It's been a while since I watched the animated short for Yishuan, but it sounds like it could be Yizhong? Yizhong? Yeah. Also, I know Miyabi can't hear it, obviously, because Qingling sword bearer, yada yada. But she's definitely got some, like, she can definitely relate in the sense that she's communed with Talus before, so it's not unfamiliar to her. So I imagine their conversation went something along the lines of, like, yeah, well, ignoring Miyabi's personality with her fixation on training, probably something like, I've been there before. It's not unfamiliar to me, something like that. Now, how exactly the conversation went, I'm not too sure. He was like, I need to train better to hear other swords.
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I didn't know if the Qingming sword had undergone another change, but when I was about to bring it back for Shifu to take a look, it suddenly said something that caught my attention.
The one who wields the sword shall find the answer within the hidden realm, the very origin of the Qingming sword.
Alicia. No.
Yes, that's what caught my ear.
A hidden realm?
Did it say a hidden realm? I've never heard Shifu or Mr. Lu say anything about that before. What kind of place could it be?
I'm not sure how much of what it says can be trusted. But if such a hidden realm really does exist, and there's knowledge linked to the origin of the Qingming sword...
I'm wondering if this event will be the equivalent of how the event after Chapter 4 in Season 2 was learning what happened to Itari's parents. Because I thought the Itari stuff would be resolved at a later point, not through an event. So I wonder if it's gonna be similar, where it's like, oh yeah, she's cured now. Maybe we can find it there. Yeah.
I see. So if that voice isn't lying, we should be able to find a way to overcome the Qingming Sword's negative effects by going to that hidden realm.
Yes.
Shifu and my brother have done so much to suppress the Qingming Sword's effects on me. I think it's time I take action too. With you here, Junior Wise, even if Shifu and the others can't hear the voice, they'll still believe me. I want to tell them what's going on, and then head to that hidden realm and see it for myself.
The Qingming Sword will guide you to the hidden realm. The Sword Bearer must not miss this fleeting chance.
Huh?
Xiaoguang, what's wrong? Fleeting chance?
Xiaoguang, what's wrong?
Just now, an image of a hollow flashed through my mind. Somewhere in Limnian Hollow. I even caught a glimpse of myself freeing the Qingming Sword there. Is it showing me the way to enter the hidden realm? Junior Wise, we don't have much time. The images in my head are already starting to fade.
Let's head to the location.
Shifu went out on a mission earlier and isn't at Suibian Temple. If we're in a hurry, let's just leave a letter for her and the others and go right now.
Wait, Junior Wise. Belle told me that you experienced a strange reaction in your eyes earlier. You should stay here and wait for Shifu to come back. I can go to the hollow by myself.
Should be fine.
This is about the Qingming Sword, so I don't want you to go there alone. And I haven't felt anything unusual in my eyes lately, so I think it should be fine. Don't worry, Xiaoguang. I'll be sure to take care of myself.
How am I supposed to refuse when you give me a look like that? Fine. Just promise me that you'll let me know the moment you feel any discomfort.
That's so fucking rich coming from you. Come on. Come the fuck on. You want me to promise you that I'll let you know when I feel discomfort? You don't tell me shit. How do you want me to... That's rich.
I hope we can find something in there.
If you come, remember to bring some pork buns.
Do you
Pork
think
buns?
we'll really find anything?
Worth checking. I wanted to wait for Shifu to return before making plans, but it seems like we don't have time. Should we head to Lemnian Hollow right away? Let's move. Let's move. Yeah, let's go. Go into the Lemnian Hollow with Xiaoguang and rush to the coordinates she sensed. No matter how you look at it, this is just an ordinary corner of the hollow. There's no realm at all. Just as you are thinking that, Xiaoguang suddenly unleashes the Qingming Sword. Tens of thousands of sword formations shoot into the air and scatter around, and the terrain itself begins to change in unbelievable ways. It's like that one area when I went to save her from
So
stuff.
this is the hidden realm the Qingming Sword was talking about. The whole area looks completely different. Like some sacred, secluded place hidden deep in the mountains. Amazing.
Xiaoguang, are you okay?
To think, the Qingming Sword could reshape an entire area within the hollow. Xiaoguang, are you okay? Did unleashing the sword just now take a toll on you?
No, I'm fine. But I've just had this strange feeling since a moment ago. Oh, right, Junior. Could you take a look and see which way leads out of here?
Okay. You quickly scan the surrounding area and spot a path leading out. But as you move toward it, an unseen force pushes back against you. No matter how many times you try, you can't break through the barrier. It seems there's an invisible barrier.
Finding a way out isn't the problem. It feels like there's an invisible barrier here that stops us once we get close.
Man, fucking invisible walls in games, am I
I
right?
knew it. I felt this heavy, stifling sense of confinement ever since we got here. Guess this isn't a place where we can just come and go as we please. Even though we left a letter for Shifu, it looks like we'll have to explore this place on our own. The barrier will probably keep the others out.
Well, let's hope we find some leads here.
It's going to be tricky without any outside help. Still, hopefully we can explore without any trouble and find something that'll help with your recovery.
Strange. The Qingming sword feels more active than ever. This place must be hiding something really important. Come on, let's keep going. I'm sure I can cut right through whatever stands in our way.
Alright, I'm sure she can.
Ethereals? Even in this realm? Let me take care of them. This feeling, it's...
Oh. Switch Strike is Yoshengong's unique ability in the Qingming realm. In combat, when controlling Yoshengong, press that or R, R, to use Swift Strike, dealing massive damage to enemies. It's a 30 seconds.
What is it, Xiaoguang?
I didn't know.
The Qingming sword
Oh,
seems so
dude, that's
restless.
sick.
If I use it now, it might awaken an entirely new power.
So that's the Qingming sword's new ability?
Yes, the sword feels amplified in this area.
Can I?
Well, let's keep going and clear out every ethereal here.
Sword Mastery.
The gate is right up ahead.
Wait,
Ooh,
why is
platform
there
too.
an abandoned sword altar here?
It looks like the Qingming sword, but bigger. Or at least the case it's in. This is strange. The Qingming sword is reacting to this sword altar. When I bring it closer, I get this feeling that my mind is syncing with the whole space. Can you sense the place better? Not exactly. It's more like this space is sharpening my vision. With that, I think I can grasp the Qingming sword state more clearly. Wise, while we have a moment, I'd like to go over the new ability I just learned. Maybe I can refine this power even further. So there's a level up mechanic to it. Alright, let's give it a try. Actually, it's kind of similar to the Pale Wasteland event with Miyabi's patch, where you could buff up Miyabi and Yanagi. During that last battle, I sensed the unique power from the Qingming sword. It looks like you can gain extra combat abilities in this hidden realm. You can check the specific effects here. Current target. Okay. Can I use my version of Shenggong? Let's get more familiar with the new Swift Strike ability. 800 decibels. Cool. So every 30 seconds I get 800 decibels. Xiaoguang, you okay? After boosting our strength, we should have kept moving forward. But I can sense it. There's some serious power behind this door ahead of us. We might be up against one real tough enemy. Junior, once the door opens, stay right behind me. Let me handle this one. Got it. Let's roll. Will be provided as squad configuration options. However, include either or? Okay, fair. I assume you need her.
I'll give you a hand.
I'll show you my real value this time.
The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch a movie together.
I can't change your outfit here. Oh, the trial dial-in too? They're giving you the, like, ideal team comp, I'm pretty sure. I'll just keep it as, Shenggong for now. I'm assuming it's a map area, Qingming Road, yeah. Cool, though. Back to Phylum Heights, real quick. I'll change her outfit just so it makes sense.
Would you like to take a... The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch a movie together.
Right, back to the hollow, or realm, whatever you want to call it. I guess the realm would be would make more sense. Oh, 1, to 3 separate areas. Cool. I need to explore that at some point. Alright, I'll keep it as Shunguang for now. Zhao I'll put in later if either A, I feel like it, or B, if somehow she shows up, but very unlikely. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. Everything's glowing. This fucking sword, too?
More ethereals incoming. Use the sword's new power to take them out.
Okay. Ah, bug guy. Ah, shit. Well, I can't really perfect this.
Stay alert. Ethereal looks different from the others we've seen.
It's more active than the others. I'll be careful. Get out of our way, you evil monster! Right the way.
Alright, here's the miasma. I can't really do anything about that attack except dodge, so dodge your shot.
Perfect timing. The line is strong. What the heavens?
Got some more? No, you left. Damn, it got away. Shogong, are you hurt? I'm fine. When I went in for the last strike, that ethereal triggered some kind of ability, and for a moment, I completely lost all 5 senses. But it only lasted for a moment. We're totally fine now, Junior. Don't worry. I'm surprised she mentioned it. Even a moment like that is terrifying. Yeah, sorry. My power feels strangely active here, so I got a bit carried away. Let's move forward more cautiously. But I felt some kind of power from that ethereal just now. You mean the creator's power? Yes, this has never happened before. Since the Qingming sword and the creator share the same origin, maybe the ethereals are being affected by that power as well? One thing is for sure. There are secrets buried here, and they're exactly what we want to uncover. Finding the clues that lead to them, that's our next step. While you're talking to Xiaoguang, do you think you hear voices nearby? Is you imagining it? Are you imagining it? You exchange a look and confirm it isn't just in your heads. Are there other people in this room? Let's go check it out. Be sure.
Interesting.
That voice. Why does it sound so familiar?
It came from the main hall. We should take a look.
Free as disguise.
Give me that. Sword altar can't really upgrade here, but I assume they're fast. Oh no, wait, there's just fast travel points in general. I want the observation singularity, but I can't. You sure? Mysterious monkey statue. 3 missing statues for the looks of it. Nothing else.
So that's the purpose of this sculpture. Interesting.
Shifu?
Huh? Shifu, what are you doing here? Isn't there supposed to be a barrier around the hidden realm? Was your mission nearby and we somehow pulled you in too?
Hold on, Junior Wise. She might look like Shifu, but something's not right. The way she moves, the tone of her voice, something just feels off.
Shifu? Mission? I don't remember having any important matters to attend to, nor do I remember ever taking you as disciples. Who are you?
Mention Isha.
Hold on. You there. Is that the Qingming sword in your hand? Ah, I see. I think I understand what's going on now. You came from outside the hidden realm. And you're the current keeper of the Qingming sword, aren't you?
That's right. My name's Yeshunguang. And you are...
Yutong.
It's a long story. so I'll make it simple. I'm afraid I'm not the Shifu you're talking about. Just think of me as a native of this hidden realm. This low-lying area acts like a furnace, the encircling mountains trapping the energy within. An ideal site for enhancing the Qingming Sword's power. When that power is unleashed here, it can reshape the hollow itself, creating what's known as the Qingming Realm. Everything and everyone in this place exists according to the Qingming Sword's will, my own appearance included. So it's no surprise you mistook me for someone familiar. And this young one here, who are you? An outsider shouldn't be able to enter the Qingming Realm at all, only the Sword's master.
I'm her proxy.
I'm Wise. I'm accompanying her as her prox.
Forget it. None of that really matters. Whoever you are, if you're capable of entering the hidden realm alongside the Sword's master, you must have some remarkable ability. Let's leave it at that for now.
Yeah, I have eyeballs.
In any case, welcome to the Qingming Realm. Or, as some might call it, the world of the sword. By the way, about those pork buns I mentioned earlier, did you bring them?
I brought some from the kitchen. Senior Yinhu made them.
Yup. I grabbed some pork buns from the kitchen. Senior Yinhu steamed them this morning. Huh? Wait a second. You're the voice we heard inside the Qingming Sword. So you're the one who brought us here?
These pork buns aren't bad.
Oh my god.
I've actually been trying to communicate with you for some time, Ye Wang, but you never responded. The fact that you're here now means your control over the Qingming Sword has reached new levels. You must learn more about the weapon that's been fighting beside you. I'm sure you've been wanting to know more about the Qingming Sword, whether it be for your own reasons or for your companions.
Do all of the previous masters, like every bit of their memories and everything, dwell within the sword? Because I assume this is just Yizhong, right? No way. No way it isn't. If we ever mentioned we didn't say Yishuan's name at all, so she's not gonna clock in about, you know, her sister.
Exactly! If this hidden realm really hides the Qingming Sword's origin, then please tell me, Shifu. Tell me how to suppress the effects of the sword.
I'm just locking in my guess here.
Sorry. You just look exactly like my Shifu.
Excuse me.
I didn't mean to call you that.
No worries. I once had students of my own. It's been some time since I last heard someone call me Shifu. Hearing it again now makes me feel rather nostalgic. Since I plan to teach you the ways of the Qingming Sword, you may as well call me Shifu. Back to the matter at hand. The means of suppressing the Qingming Sword is hidden here, but it won't be easy to claim. Remember what I said earlier? This is the world of the sword. You'll understand what that truly means soon enough. Scattered throughout this hidden realm are countless nameless, masterless swords. Seek out the 3 most extraordinary among them, then return to me. Do that, and the Qingming Sword's secret will reveal itself.
The 3 most extraordinary masterless swords. Also, I think pork buns were in the Yishuan's animated short. What does that mean?
What exactly do you mean by extraordinary? And how are we supposed to find them?
Words alone can't explain everything. Get moving, and you'll figure things out as you go. Come back once you've found the first sword. Now then, I'll be here, waiting for your good news. Who made these pork buns? They're much better than what I used to eat back when I trained at the mountain sect. Very impressive.
Well, let's senior know.
This Shifu isn't quite like the Yishuan Shifu we know. She's more impatient, but somehow, she still has that same calm and comforting air about her.
But by the way, Shifu, what were you looking at earlier? Nothing too serious. Do you see the statue in front of me? Yeah, it looks unfinished. The sculpture on the pedestal is just a rough outline. You can't tell what it's supposed to be, but it feels oddly familiar. Same here. I'm certain I've seen a statue like this somewhere, but right now I can't remember a thing. Is there something wrong with it? Nothing. Judging by your reactions, it's not time yet. Forget what I said. If you explored the area before entering the main hall, you would have noticed that all of the other doors are sealed with barriers you can't break. Since I told you to retrieve the sword, I should at least open the path for you. Come with me. I'll break the seal in the first area. So this is the place. Excuse the intrusion. Shifu places one hand on the seal and holds her breath as she focuses. Moments later, the seal begins to loosen. Alright, you may head out. Smelling the seal with one hand? Shifu, is that some sort of special technique? Could you teach me? Technique? I just linked the seal to the Qingming sword and let it know someone was coming to visit, so it opened the door. Anyway, let's get moving. Right. Okay.
Help! Somebody! Please, help me!
Voice and figure. Senior Inhu?
Looks like it's really him, but why would he need help fighting ethereals?
Well, it's not him.
Not sure. But let's help him. We can sort it out later. Slices the world through!
Oh, this sucked. This was overkill. Well. Ooh.
All the ethereals have been taken care of? Thank you. Thank you for saving my life, brave strangers.
Are you Senior Inhu?
That outfit, that voice. Senior, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Come on, Proxy.
Huh? I've never joined any sect, let alone had any disciples. Are you sure you've got the right person?
Junior Wise, there's something about him that's not quite the same as Senior Inhu.
Sorry, we mistook you for someone else.
Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. You look just like a friend of ours. So, who are you?
I'm a mercenary. They call me Big Pan. I'm a part of the Melt Iron Mercenaries.
The Melt Iron Mercenaries? That sounds familiar. But mercenary groups nowadays generally have a pretty loose structure. There aren't many stable organized groups.
What's that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter. I can see you two are really strong. Please, help save my comrades.
Your comrades? You mean there are others here?
Yes. Not long before, my mercenary friends and I came here with a mission from the Lords to help develop some new land. But we were ambushed by bandits. They came well prepared and hit us hard. We weren't ready, and we were defeated. We suffered heavy casualties, and the survivors are still trying their best to hold on. They sent me to find reinforcements, but soon after I set out, I got surrounded by those ethereals. Time's ticking. Please, help me save my friends.
But were you really no match for those ethereals?
Calm down, we'll help. But aren't you a mercenary? The ethereals that attacked you aren't that dangerous, so why didn't you fight them?
I lost my sword back where we were ambushed, so I can't fight.
Sword? I'm assuming, yeah, it's all just previous masters.
Sword?
It's a Qingming sword
to
realm.
those extraordinary swords that Shifu mentioned?
And only the Qingming
Either
sword
way,
master can enter
he's
anyway.
definitely not Senior Inhu. If he was, he could take down ethereals with just his bare fists.
You exchange a look with Xiaoguang. She seems to be thinking the same as you. Though you're not sure what's up with this person who looks so similar to your senior, the priority should be saving those people first.
We understand the situation. Please lead the way. We just happen to be looking for something around here, too.
Thank you so much, both of you. If you can save them, I will do whatever I can to help you too.
Thank you. Sword mastery up. Strength seems to have grown even more during that last battle. During breaks in combat, try to adjust and enhance your abilities at the sword altar. Keeper trials. Sword will essence.
My teammates are trapped somewhere around here. Please, you gotta help them. I'll stick close behind you.
Hold on. I gotta upgrade first. EX special attack or ultimate reduce swift strikes cooldown. Oh, you can get an upgraded effect. I see. 1200 decibels, 6 seconds. I think mainly I just want to get all the effects, right? For now.
Ride the wind.
Whoop. What? Oh. Flying sword, perhaps?
Damn, these ethereals! Am I really gonna die here today?
Oh, John! Are you okay?
I know that voice. Big Pun! Finally, come on! Give me a hand here!
We have a lot of explorable areas here. Right, mercenary.
Ha! Ha ha! I'm finally saved! I thought I was dead for!
Sorry for the delay. Are you all right? Wait, why are you the only one here? Where's everyone else?
He doesn't have the same ethereal glow. I should not be using the word ethereal, but the same glow as Big Pan.
Delay? That's an understatement if I've ever heard one. We sent you to get reinforcements. Where did you go, Big Pun? We were at our wits' end here. I got separated from the main group. I don't know their status either. So, where are your reinforcements? Did the Lords not send anyone?
Well, I got these two to help us.
What? Are you for real? You think 2 people are gonna help? Listen, Big Pun. This is life or death! Never mind. There's no time to get more support. Even if it is just us, we gotta go back and save them. There's no running from this fight, Big Pun. You gotta fight!
Me? I really can't.
Lost his sword.
Actually, Big Pan lost his sword back where you were ambushed. Just leave the fighting to us.
Huh? Big Pun, you threw away the weapon that represents your dignity as a mercenary to get out of fighting? Whatever. You will have to fight, even if you don't have your sword. Just use your powerful hand-to-hand combat skills to handle those looters.
Yes.
I really can't.
Oh my god. Wait, what's going on?
Hold up. Powerful hand-to-hand combat skills? I thought he was terrible at fighting. Just a moment ago, we found him completely helpless and surrounded by ethereals.
You didn't know? He's not bad at fighting. He's just a coward. We would never recruit a weakling who can't even fight. He's way stronger than anyone in our group. We were hoping he'd become a powerful addition for fights. But after a few missions, he couldn't even hold his sword anymore. Hey, Big Pun, look, it's different this time. We need your power. Stop being a coward and come with me.
Oh, do we really have to fight them to the death?
You want to reason with some bandits? Are you crazy? This is a crucial moment of the city's founding. You think they'd sit down and talk with the higher-ups? This is our only choice. You don't want the entire group to get killed, do you, Big Pun?
I don't want anyone to get hurt. But every time I hold my sword, I just feel...
Wow. Big Pan, or Big Pun, stutters over his words. Unable to give a clear answer, then suddenly he turns and flees with astounding speed, disappearing into the distance. Well, we're fine.
Oh, wow. He's
We'll be fine.
really fast.
That's what I was saying. He's one of the best when it comes to both swordsmanship and physical ability. We better find him quick, otherwise we're all dead.
Seems like his sword is one we're looking for.
Let's chase him, Xiaoguang. Mercenary groups, looters, the city's founding. This all feels like ancient history. Though I'm not sure exactly what's going on. It looks like his sword might be one we're looking for.
I agree. Let's head in the direction he was running.
Alright. I guess I've done this before. For that.
Mind and body as one.
The Lion? Master of Betrayal. Slacking a lead. What's up this? Did the boss send you to find me? I was just taking care of something nearby. Perfect timing. I'll head back now. Thanks for your help. Master of what now? I don't quite get what you're saying. Anyway, let's go. Great.
Through the void.
I was thinking of taking a nap here. Did the boss send you to get me back? I'll get back. Thank you. What elites now? Come to think of it, I just saw my companion whispering with some unfamiliar swordsman nearby. Oh well, better not get involved. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. That's all of them.
Got a trace. Ride the wind.
There's the singularity. That was a waste.
Someone's been through here. It has to be Big Pan.
If that
Oh. But that merchant's what? God damn it.
There's blood in the air. Signs of a fight.
Oh. Oh, what is this? A sword someone left here? Could it be the special sword we're looking for? The numbers don't quite match, but the feeling it gives off is definitely different from an ordinary sword. Still, if that's the case, could one of these be Big Pan's? Its power feels like it's being suppressed by something. Junior, let me take a closer look. It might help me figure out what it really is. Fight time. A fight could break out. Stay alert. Don't worry. I'm not planning on lingering here. Oops.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
After we defeated those sudden ethereals, it feels completely different. Like its power's finally been released. But because of that, I don't think this is the special sword we're searching for. Why do you think so? Just a hunch. When it was released, its power rushed into me, and I got a brief sense of its nature. It isn't unique. It isn't unique. There seem to be many swords like this in this realm. If we run into more swords like it ahead, let's try releasing their power too. Even if they're not the one we want, I feel like their power helps clear my mind, but something else around here is bothering me. After 3 monkeys to gain sword mastery, just place them there? Okay. Memory shard of Big Pan obtained through exploration.
Xiaoguang, you okay?
Sorry, but could we stay here a little longer? I don't know why, but as I approach this area, my head is feeling unusual. Big Pan's footprints are on the ground. Looks like he's been through here before.
He was quick to escape the battlefield. But he still stopped here? Can you see anything from this area?
Looks like we can't see much other than the clouds of ash. Though, it seems like there are quite a lot of crows gathering nearby.
They're probably drawn here by the smell of blood. Looks like the fighting between the looters and mercenaries is worse than we thought.
Does the stench of death and slaughter attract the crows? I think I'm starting to understand Big Pan a little better now.
Huh? Just from seeing all of this?
Yes. Since we both saw the same scenery, maybe it stirred up the same feelings in our hearts, too. Sometimes, I fear the power I wield. The power of the Qingming sword. It's so powerful. When I hold it, I can tell that a single swing might easily wipe out many people or things. I can also feel that these crows are drawn by bloodshed and might be gathering because of me. Maybe that's what Big Pond was afraid of too. In the aftermath of wielding his blade and facing the lifeless bodies of his foes, maybe he could feel himself gradually slipping away, becoming an unrecognizable monster. Sorry, I was getting carried away there. I just felt that he shouldn't be too hard to understand, since he's a fellow swordmaster.
Maybe you have a point. I can tell that he doesn't like fighting and deeply values his companions. Having to wield the very power he fears to protect people. It's no wonder he's so conflicted.
Here's an actual.
Hearing you talk about the insecurities you faced on your path to becoming a swordmaster, I feel like I'm gradually starting to understand your world.
Thanks for listening to my random mumbling. Let's keep going. If we can find him, I want to tell him everything I've realized just now. I hope he can also find the courage to wield his sword.
Alright. Down we go.
Watch out. High-risk ethereals ahead. Stay focused, Xiaoguang. Hold on. Something's not right with these ethereals. What's happening here?
Let's create this. Oh, hello.
Found you.
Fix it up. Done. Thank you. Have you seen my friends? They're also treasure hunting around here. Now you're one of us! We all promise to share any treasure we find together. Okay. Give me the treasure! Share it! Share it all with me, preferably. Oh, more swords here. Yes. Memory shard of Big Pan or Pond obtained through solving puzzles. Is it like a jigsaw puzzle? Can't open that area.
Ride the wind.
Go through here though. Attack increase? Sick. That needs more damage.
Ride the wind.
Everything down this way?
Ride the wind.
That looks like it. High-risk Varus. The ethereal that has devoured countless people is right ahead, but strangely, there are mercenaries nearby, and Varus is attacking. It's not even moving. What's going on? This Varus looks like it's frozen in place. But please help us! We're fighting the looters, but their leader must have mishandled the anti-corruption measures. After he got injured, he suddenly turned into an ethereal. The looters either died or ran, and now that ethereal's coming straight for us. Can't keep fighting. We don't know who you are, but please help us. Why isn't that ethereal moving at all? Huh? What are you talking about? Isn't it actively searching the area right now? If we hadn't found this safe house in the ruins at the last seconds, we'd have ended up dead just like those looters. It's only a matter of time before it finds us. Please, I'm begging you, help us. We're seeing it play out, but in the wrong setting. Any ruins or safe houses here, yeah. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about. But judging by your mental state, I don't think you'd be much help anyway. You'd better leave before it finds this place. We of the Melt Iron Mercenaries aren't pathetic enough to beg citizens for help. We'll figure something out, or maybe figure out our last words. We sent Big Pan to help, but he's been gone forever with no sign of coming back. If he were here, at least he could go toe-to-toe with that monster with his brute strength. What's going on here? Let's leave for now. Looks like Big Pan isn't here. Let's look somewhere else. But ethereals are still here. No, I just had a thought. If I'm right, they'll be fine even if we don't step in for now. Finding the escaped Big Pan is our top priority. Once we find him, I'll explain everything. Oops. Door is to me. Opening the door, closing the door. Oh, actually, only opening the door. Alright. There are current phase? Wait a minute. I don't... whatever. So there are 12 right now.
Try breaking through using the technique.
I know this is here for if,
Now we can move forward.
if you just did an early unlock of the event, but come on. At least tell when, like, someone's already done it. Like, done the tutorial.
Another obstacle?
Oh, Siobhan's like, this is bad, man. I don't want to do this anymore.
Alright, let's keep going. Big Pan should be close by.
There he is. If this keeps up, everyone will try to
I
do.
finally found you. Big Pan, your companions need you right now. We'll help you in battle. Let's go and support them.
No, I can't help you. When the looters came, I tried to wield my sword, but I immediately realized I was so scared that I couldn't even swing it. I'll only end up being more trouble for everyone. What use is someone with trembling hands on the battlefield?
They're gonna die, though, if you don't step in. You don't want to save your friends?
So you don't want to save your friends? You just want to hide here forever and let them die alone?
Well,
Big Pan, I understand what you're going through. You're afraid of getting hurt, afraid of the enemy's attacks, but what you're actually most afraid of is your own strength. You haven't learned how to properly control your strength yet. Every time you do something, you deal devastating damage to others. That's why you're afraid that you'll eventually turn into a thrall or a monster if you keep using this power. That is what's bothering you deep down inside, right?
yes, that's right. When I first trained my swordsmanship, I never imagined that my sword could cut down an enemy so easily. Taking a life. Every time I fight, I'd always end up leaving a trail of bloodshed in my wake. I began to fear the sword in my hands, and I was also scared of the exhilaration I began to feel when fighting. I had a feeling that the sword would eventually turn me into a monster that only knows fighting. You two are right. I can't just leave my friends. But please, tell me, how can I get rid of this fear? I want the courage to keep fighting.
There's no need to get rid of this fear. You only need to keep this feeling in your heart and continue fighting.
Huh? But doesn't that...
Even though you're afraid of your own strength, you still want to use it to protect your friends.
It's like that.
The fact
I think
that
his
you're
name's
thinking that way
Hisagi
proves that you
guy.
already have courage.
It's been a while. From Bleach? Was his name Hisagi? The guy who had fucking 69 tattooed on his face.
Even if your fear persists after you draw your sword, It's a reminder of how you must coexist with your own strength. You cannot let a desire for destruction take over. And I think that's something that many a swordmaster fail to do. There's nothing shameful about fearing battle. Rather, it's the proof that you've become a powerful swordmaster. Let your fear guide you to your future. I've experienced the same worries. Trust me.
So you mean fear is part of being a swordmaster?
After listening to Xiao Guang, Big Pan falls into a long silence, as if trying to muster up the courage to make a decision. You quietly wait for his response, but he seems unable to convince himself. After a while, he remains silent.
By the way, those looters you were fighting didn't take proper anti-corruption measures, and have already been corrupted into ethereals. Would you feel better fighting ethereals rather than people?
Huh? Why didn't you say so? Then let's go help my friends.
Okay, so just turn them into ethereals next time. The last hint of unease on Big Pon's face finally dissipates. Without saying a word, he starts running toward where his teammates are trapped. 10:45.
Finally got him to move.
So...
It's not easy to convince someone with nothing but words. Luckily, we're dealing with ethereals instead of
I
humans
think
this time.
11:30 I'll start to do the hangout stuff. Why did you insist on convincing him?
Xiao Guang, I have a question. Why did you insist on dragging him to the battlefield? What does he have to do with that ethereal that doesn't move?
I think it's to continue the memory.
When I saw
or whatever.
Avaris standing there, I suddenly remembered what Dad told my brother and me when we were little. A story of ancient swordmasters who were heroes. In the early days of Eridu, many mercenary brigades were deployed to explore new territory and eliminate roaming looters. Their work contributed greatly to the city's establishment. Once, a mercenary brigade clashed with a band of looters, and one of the looters unexpectedly turned into a large ethereal, putting the mercenaries in a tough situation. At this critical moment, a new mercenary recruit stood up and drew his sword to fight. He defeated the ethereal on his own, and captured the remaining looters, achieving a great victory. After that, the sword-wielding mercenary grew braver and braver, and went on to become a renowned swordmaster in Eridu. And that's the story of none other than Big Pon of the Melt Iron Mercenaries, the one who beheaded Avaris and instantly became famous.
That plot. It's just like what's happening right now. Yes.
The early days of Eridu.
So we're completing out the stories.
That's a long time ago. You mean Big Pan is someone from ancient history?
Big Pan.
How could that be? And what's happening now is just like in the story.
We might have to wait until we return to the temple and ask Shifu to fully understand the truth. After thinking back on that story, I've realized that we have to guide the situation now to the same outcome as in the story. Anyway, let's help him defeat that Avaris now. If I'm not mistaken, that should be our next target.
First sword will be done.
Come on, let's face that big baddie who's got your...
Formidable enemy lies ahead. Want to adjust and enhance your abilities before entering combat? Yeah. Ooh, Chingling Sword Force? Yes.
Oh, the blade knows my heart.
Hold on. I'm gonna fast travel in and out, because sometimes doing that will re-trigger the dialogue. So, that's what I want to do. Maybe I should have went somewhere a little less dense. Has buried here all what? All what?
Come on, let's face that big baddie who's got your teammates trapped.
All right. If you'll let me, I'd like to lend whatever strength I can. I won't fail, even without a sword.
He's gonna use his moveset,
I'm
right?
shaking like a leaf, but this time, I'm not backing down. My fear points where my blade should strike, and my sword follows where my heart leads. Big Pan, the Melt Iron Merc, am a swordsman who's sworn to protect my comrades! Poor souls twisted into ethereals. Forgive me for what I have to do!
Oh, I didn't do that. Whoops. Oh, that's fine.
I see it. Radiant cloud.
Nice sharp.
Split the heavens.
Another sword of memory. Or sword memory, whatever. Third one. The sword that appeared where the defeated high-risk ethereal vanished. This must be the special sword Shifu mentioned, right? You absorbed it just now? Yeah, my body just did it on its own. And after that, I felt something really strange. But don't worry, Junior. Whatever it is, it doesn't feel dangerous. Thank you both so much. If not for you, I might never have found the courage to wield a sword again. I never imagined my cowardly blade could one day become strong enough to protect others. That wasn't our doing. The moment you chose to lift your sword despite being afraid of it, you were already a swordmaster as good as anyone. I'll remember those words and keep swinging my sword with unwavering resolve. As long as my blade can still be of use, I'll keep fighting for my companions. You want to say... That was my fault. Alright, hold on. Let me pause. You want to say more to Big Pan, but he suddenly freezes, and then he and the other mercenaries vanish in a burst of blinding light. The battlefield that has been so noisy just moments ago is now empty, leaving only the two of you. They vanished. What is going on with them? Big Pan's sword should be the one the Qingming sword absorbed earlier. It feels like we went on an adventure with him, yet we still don't understand what really happened. We'll have to ask Shifu about all of this. Wait, let's look around a bit longer. There's one more sword memory down that way. So, okay, 4 per sword is my assumption. This one will be a fight. Break it. Oh! Where do you come from? Isolda?
Hero's frost. Radiant cloud. Split the heavens. Split the heavens. Split the light.
Die! Big Pan. Big Pan. That's Miss Panda.
The blade knows my heart.
Oh, can I upgrade? Oh, defense reduction? I like that. Let's see, the memories? Ah, swords scattered throughout this realm were forged from the lingering obsessions of mighty swordmasters. Break the seal to obtain the swordmaster's memories contained within. Gather different memories of these past swordmasters to piece together the complete story. So that's his blade. Big Pan, as if imbued with this sword's will. A poem chronicling the life of Big Pan, a swordmaster from the city's founding era. For those who wield the blade, fear becomes their scabbard. I fear my blades might split the clouds, suddenly seeing comrades trapped in battle's shroud. My sword breaks through eons, old fears fade away. Snow blankets 1,000 miles as truth finds its way. Monkeys roam deep valleys through hollow caves. Dogs trace moonlit paths where wilderness behaves. No need for fame to fall after death's release, when cold steel brings my soul its inner peace. Out of 9,000. Oh, just each tier. Oh, wait. Nice thing is I don't really need to pull much right now. Shavu. You're back. Yeah, Xinguang, this aura you're giving off seems you found the first sword. Nicely done. Yeah, Xinguang, come closer. After absorbing that sword, you felt something strange in your body, didn't you? How do you know? You only retrieved the sword. It hasn't fully merged with you yet, or formed a sword will you can command. Simply put, you still don't know how to refine it. I'll teach you how to use it now, so you can grow stronger. Hold out your hand. Accept. You can now upgrade your acquired abilities. Obtained sword lessons from recent battle. It can be used to upgrade activated abilities. You can check the detailed comparisons here. Click the button to upgrade abilities. Decibels. Reduce cooldown. More attack. 6 sword force. Defense shredding. Honestly, I think defense shredding. And then you can just... Okay, cool. So you can fuck around a bit and see which one you want or don't want. This is essentially phase 1.
Well,
assuming
does your
it's
body
gated,
feel lighter now?
I don't think it will be.
How do I describe it? It's like there's an energy surging inside.
Very good. With this, the sword you have retrieved has become sword will for you to use. Continue the trial until the Qingming sword opens the next gate for you.
Shifu.
I know what you wish to ask. After this experience, you have a better understanding of the essence of this realm now, yes?
People who once existed in the past.
Shifu, you mentioned before that no one could enter or leave this realm besides us. So those who appear here aren't real people, but rather echoes of those who once existed, right? I once encountered beings born from miasma called drowned ideals that are somewhat similar to the people here.
Oh, those guys.
Yet different. They don't have what you'd call a true form.
And the owner of the sword we retrieved, Big Pon of the Melt Iron Mercenaries? I've read about him in a Swordmaster novel. He's a famed swordmaster of the city founding era. So in other words, there's no way he could still be alive. But why would he appear here in the form of our senior from real life? And both he and the others, it's like they're reenacting the entirety of that famous battle.
I assume it's just a connection to, the sword
It's
itself.
simple. He and I are simply vessels. Puppets created by the sword with miasma and hollow matter after accessing the owner's memories. Naturally, it would choose forms that the owner is familiar with.
Oh.
In essence, we are each just a sliver of a swordmaster's consciousness, recorded by the Qingming sword throughout its long history. This might be weird
So
to
it
say,
still could
but
be
you're
Yushan, cool.
merely talking to slivers of personified memory. The Qingming sword has responded to your wishes, choosing the memories of a few famed swordmasters to shape into human form. Your task is to participate in and witness the moments where they overcame their limits.
So if you had wishes for pork buns, how would that respond? What would your task be then? Find the 3 most magnificent pork buns?
When they show you how their swords shine, their sword will fortify your power, pulling you closer to the Qingming sword. That is the trial, and the opportunity that the realm of swords has given you.
I see. Well, that makes our plan of action clear.
Shifu, are you also?
So, Does that mean you're also a piece of a swordmaster's memory, Shifu?
It's a bit difficult to explain. You may simply think of me as your guide. Now, more importantly, a visitor arrived while you were away.
Well, following Shifu's gaze, you see a familiar figure walk out of the main hall not far off.
Might you also be lost travelers?
Sure you am. Senior, yeah?
Huh? You're... Senior, yeah?
Shiyuan? Brother, what are you doing here?
Senior? Brother? I'm sorry, but I think you must have mistaken me for someone else.
You instinctively called him Senior by mistake. You pull Xiaoguang aside to discuss the current situation. He's probably the same as Shifu and Big Pan.
Xiaoguang, I think he must be just like Shifu and Big Pan. A famous swordmaster wearing Senior Ye's appearance.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just so surprised to see him just now that my mind blanked. Maybe he corresponds to one of the 2 remaining swords we need to find. Either way, let's ask him what's going on first.
Your discussion done, you both turn to the confused man with Senior Ye's face.
Sorry, we mistook you for someone we knew. Have you been traveling alone? Oh, and how should we refer to you?
It's a bit embarrassing, but I've forgotten my real name and identity. By the time I came to, I was already lost amidst the mountains in this realm. Thankfully, I ran into this Shifu and you two. Please, just call me Peregrine. If possible, would you allow me to lodge here for a while? Though my memories are hazy, I remember that I came here in search of something.
A sword, perhaps?
Peregrine. I've heard that name before in the stories Mom used to tell me and Shiyuan. We were right!
What are you two mumbling about? In any case, this place has not been maintained for a long time and isn't the most comfortable place to rest. So long as you don't mind, you may stay.
I mind.
You have my gratitude. I can tell you 3 have more to discuss, so I won't disturb you any further. I shall take my leave and look around a bit.
Seeing that Shifu still has more to say, the man calling himself Peregrine leaves to give you privacy.
Well then, since you found the first sword, it's time I tell you about the remaining 2. However, I imagine you've already guessed. The remaining 2 areas each hide an extraordinary sword.
Aren't there only 2 areas in total?
The remaining 2 areas? But apart from the one we just went to, isn't there only one other area?
Do you recall the incomplete statue I pointed out to you in the main hall?
That will open the 3rd area.
Yep. I kept having this sense of deja vu. Like I had seen that statue somewhere before.
Is that so? That's not surprising. In any case, both the final area and the monster that gave you trouble before are hidden behind that statue.
Behind the statue. So you mean, if we can break it, we can get to the 3rd area?
It is not something that can be broken with brute force. Ye Shunguang, an ethereal that can temporarily steal your senses, will certainly continue to cause you trouble. While exploring, you should contemplate how to gain passage from the statue. As someone who was recognized by the Qingming sword, I'm sure you will succeed. Moving on, the Qingming sword has sensed your growth. The seal for the 2nd area is likely to lift soon. It's getting late. Let's rest up and reconvene tomorrow.
Clouds!
About the sword formation. The trial. I guess it's time to bring that up. You two, aren't you going to take a break? After a fight, you should focus on getting yourself sorted out. We still have the energy to explore this place, so we wanted to learn more about this mysterious realm. Shifu, what's this sword formation sculpture you're examining? I sensed an unfathomable power from it. Or I sensed an unfathomable... Oh my god! Unfathomable. Okay. I sensed an unfathomable power from it. Jeez, what? Were you talking about this? Come to think of it, it's time I explain what it does. The fact that you managed to get your first sword proves you have some serious talent. But this level of growth isn't enough for future battles. If you wish to journey the world with the Qingming sword, you'll face many ridiculously powerful enemies. Without dedicated training, You're destined for defeat. But I have a wonder. Now, back to business. This sword formation sculpture is an additional trial set up for you by the Qingming Sword. Within this formation, the memories of every powerful foe encountered by the Qingming Sword wielders throughout history have been sealed. So, I need to resonate with this sculpture, face them head on, and defeat them? If you want to become stronger, this is what you have to experience. I was planning to tell you about this after you'd rested, but since you asked, there's no need to keep it from you. However, it is still your choice. If you lack the fervor for battle, neither I nor the Qingming Sword will force you into it. Well then, if you're ready for battle, touch this sword formation. Touch this sword formation. I'm quite eager to see just how far you've honed your martial arts. Touch it. This is a special trial set up by the Qingming Sword specifically for its sword keeper. Complete the trial to earn rewards including sword mastery. Each trial has different completion targets and stage environments. Once you're geared up and ready, go ahead and take on the challenge. By 40% for all squad members. So just defeat them within a minute.
Hey, what kind of fun? I'll show you. Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay? Hey,
I'm here. Me all set and ready to go.
Got my own. I was wondering why it was Mercury.
it's over for now. Since we've got some time, let's go ask Shifu about that sword array.
Let's keep this advantage.
The line is gone. Radiant cloud.
Challenge complete. What can I do?
Leave it to me.
It's not even a fair fight. Alright, next.
Forward! Turn around! Smash them! A measure of steel slices the world through! Judgment!
Alright. Not yet available, so there is some time given. You briefly tell Shifu about Xiaoguang learning about the trial. Yeah, Guang, looks like you've already looked into these trials left behind by the Qingming Sword. If you wish to further hone your swordsmanship, the Qingming Sword will gradually sense your intentions and unlock more trials for you to challenge. Yeah, no matter how tough the enemy is, I'll give it my all. They were melted. Come on. There's no need to be so nervous. I can clearly sense your resolve for combat through your blade. In any case, you really need to take a break now. A balance of work and rest is vital even when it comes to combat. If there are changes to the Qingming Sword, I'll let you know. Alright. So I assume... Okay, wait. Yeah. So it's... Every day it's been updating. So... Yeah. Okay. And it came out yesterday, so the second phase is already out. I'm a little behind in that regard, but that's fine. Okay, fully explored this area. Nothing more to grab here. The story of the sword is quite fascinating. I mean, this place is... could use some a bit of a pick me up. Let's see, it's 11:09. I don't know how long it's going to take to do the next phase. Probably an hour or so. With everything included with exploration, so maybe I'll just table it for now. And then tomorrow I'll do like the second and third phase together. Because I'll try to stream earlier. I also work in the morning the day after on Saturday, but yeah. If I could sleep a little earlier, that'll probably help. Or at least like... yeah, okay. So let me just get out of here, and then I'll set up doing some Hangout stuff. I just need to do 3. I need to prioritize the people who... oh, definitely Chungguang and Zhao, and then whoever else is like green or something. That's really about it. Because once I get them into the yellow trust, that means I can basically just spam the fuck out of the quality time and max them out that way. Xiao Zhao! I'm so worn out. After several days of intense investigation and Q&A sessions at presentations, even I have become exhausted. My social battery is completely drained. I'll leave you be then. I was gonna ask if you wanted to hang out. Wait up! I wanna come! Didn't you say you were socially drained? Oh, you're different! These past few days, because of work, I've had to carefully weigh every single word I say to everyone, evaluating the real needs and value behind each conversation. But with you, I don't have to think at all. I can just keep chatting away. Talking to you actually recharges my social battery, and I need that energy boost. Quick, you just mentioned going out, right? Where to? Let's find a place with a nice open view where I can clear my head. Nice open view. How about heading to the outer ring? The outer ring. Not many people go there, and I rarely go myself. But come to think of it, it's actually perfect for clearing my mind. Let's go check out Blazewood. Alright, it's settled then. I remember there's a prominent elevator in Blazewood. Let's meet up at the lower level of it. That's the main attraction you're going for? I mean, there's Cheesetopia, come on. I mean, it does have a bang boot. Pull it the lever for you. You meet up with the Zhao at the elevator on the lower level of Blazewood. Why is you here? Haven't you been waiting long? Nah, I was just watching Tumbleweed up on the top floor. Just watching the wind blow, the tumbleweed racing across the yellow earth. It lifted my spirits a bit. Got anywhere else you want to go? Let me see. There's a huge cactus over there. Are all the cacti in the outer ring this big? No, only this one. No, only this one. Let's go near and check it out. Let's go take a look. There's one for one here too. Hold up, it's a knockoff. Oh my god, wait, I never tried moving around as in the overworld. That's one massive cactus. You arrive at the giant cactus with Xiao Zhao. It's even more impressive up close. I can't believe what cacti can grow this huge. This ain't your ordinary cactus. Tell Xiao Zhao the legend of Poto Poto, the ancient deity of prickly cacti. Sounds like something you'd tell kids. And if it really exists, that would be the god who had a tire hanging on its arm being used as a swing. earth-shattering style. Actually, when I was little, there was a swing just like this one in the old park near my house, made from a tied-up tire too. All us kids in the family used to play there. I'm a seasoned pro at swings, you know. Wanna hop on? I'll give you a push. Looks like you really enjoy swinging. I like it, but also don't like it. What, because it reminds you of your old home? Growing up, I was never the one on the swing. I was always the one pushing. Okay, easy. You can be pushed. To be precise, I disguised myself as someone who loves pushing swings. Whenever a friend wanted to use a swing, I'd eagerly volunteer to push them, trying to prove my worth through this. And just like that, everyone thought, Xiao Zhao loves pushing swings, and they all came to me for help. As long as I keep pushing, I'll always be needed. Did you really enjoy pushing all the time? Yeah, no way. I'd love to hop on and ride that swing too, but the more I think about it, the more scared I get. Scared that if I bring it up, they'll just replace me. Even after all my playmates left, I didn't dare get on the swing alone. I was afraid someone would see me and think I got sick of pushing the swing. You're too hard on yourself. Yeah, true, but even that faked happiness was pretty short-lived. As I grew up, I gradually realized that the children favored by the grown-ups in the family naturally formed their own circle, one that couldn't be joined just by pushing someone on a swing. In the end, when the grown-ups in the family decided to abandon me, not a single playmate stood up to speak for me. It took me a long time to understand that value only has meaning when both sides are equal. Giving endlessly only devalues yourself. Sorry for rambling on about unimportant stuff. My case is just an exception. The kids here should be able to enjoy the swing without any worries. Want to go on the swing for a bit? Huh? Just sit tight. I'll push you this time. Okay. Xiao Zhao freezes for a moment, not showing much of a reaction. Just be gentle and don't knock me to the ground. Xiao Zhao makes a joking remark as she awkwardly hops onto the swing, clearly not used to this. As you gently push against her back, her shoulders tremble slightly before returning to normal. Each push brings with it a comfortable breeze, carrying no words, only silence. Perhaps this is the emptiness of mind she sought, or perhaps her mind is already overflowing with other thoughts. Yeah, imagine just like, okay, yeah, she's talking about how, like, yeah, I never got to ride the swing ever. And they're like, okay, yeah, let's go then. I'm done. Let's leave. Let's take a walk. After a long while, Xiao Zhao finally hops off the swing. How do you feel? That's nice. If only we had... never mind. Let's check out somewhere else. It's already late. Time to head back.
Wait, you're not showing off those long legs of yours, are you?
I get it. Novice stand still.
How'd I do today? Full marks, I hope.
Yeah, half. No. Yeah. Good. Also just hanging out. There's no need for marks. Dylan, probably. Yeah. Or Monato. Oh, Dylan's here, actually.
If you've got something worth my time, let's see it.
Oh, I've done this. Yeah, I've done this. I have some herbal tea to cool down. Got reported again. Yeah. I feel like she's got to make enough more money from Krampus, but she still just works as a customer service rep. Granted, I don't know if she enjoys it. Maybe enough. That barely raised it. Senior Xiaoguang, what's wrong? Need my help with something, Junior? I'm coming right over. Hold on for 5 minutes. Just wanted to see if you wanted to hang out. Oh, good. I'm glad you're okay then. How about we head over to Luna Square? Although I've been there a few times before, I still feel like I missed out on a lot. Junior, what places do you think are worth checking out there? Let's go to the cinema again. Sure. There's a new movie coming out recently. I heard it's really good. Let's go check it out together. You meet up with Yasheng Guang at the Luminous Square metro station. Among recent movie releases, Song and Dreams is the top pick for art films, while for urban movies it's Chainsaw Comes Knocking. And Behemoth is rescreening in theaters. Definitely worth checking out. What are you looking at, Senior? Junior, you're here. I was checking out the latest issue of Screen Guide. I hear it's a great place for movie recommendations. Just ask me. I'm a pro. Yeah. Okay. Compared to cold, stuffy magazines and papers, your recommendations will definitely be more my style. My square is always buzzing. The magazine also said something to snacks. Unfortunately, I was in a bit of a rush and didn't have time to make pastries. I'll definitely be better prepared next time. Such a warm and cozy scent. It makes me want to wag my tail whenever I smell it. There's this amazing smell of the movie theater. Popcorn. Sweet, fragrant, and filled with a rich aroma of cream. Do you know what it is? Let's grab some and give it a... Let's a tasty snack made from corn. Oh, corn can actually be processed into something like this? I'm kinda curious. Let's buy some to try. Oh, and what movie should we watch? Come on, Junior, pick one. I haven't watched many movies and don't really know much about genres and stuff, so you can just decide for me. Let's watch Coffee Mate. After getting your popcorn, I don't know if she'd want to watch the Chainsaw Comes Knocking. She's Swordmaster, right? But, I don't know, she definitely has a thing for Wise, so... Well, that's about, like, everyone in this fucking game. That's a woman. After getting your popcorn, you enter the theater with your senior. Accompanied by soothing music, the romantic story between the coffee machine and the girl gradually unfolds, with the plot as gentle and natural as the rich aroma of coffee itself. Before you know it, you manage to finish all the popcorn. This movie, it's super relaxing somehow. It's like having a big cup of warm milk, or taking a stroll in the forest, or taking a nice cozy nap on your couch. I feel energized and happy. Shifu once said that each person has their own aura. People feel comfortable when they're around those with similar auras. In that case, our auras must be super compatible. What should we watch next time?
Slow down! I'm coming! Careful! Bumping into people hurts.
What? No way. That's impossible. Wait for the AFK dialogue.
As long as I'm with you, anywhere feels fun.
Oh, she turned towards me. Yeah.
Some feelings are hard to put into words, but we can let the flowers say them for us. I'm looking forward to what we'll create together.
Yasheng Guang starts arranging the flowers, and after some time...
one cannot help but sigh at separation, just as one cannot cease longing.
This bouquet smells so warm, so bright, just like you.
Oh, the afternoon is the perfect time to come to our little cafe and leave your worries behind. Please, take your time to savor my creation.
I prefer the one with 6th Street. They fit. All the same. There we are. Exit quality time. Okay, since Dylan's basically almost there, it would probably be smarter to hang out with Monato. Is he in the overworld at all? Nope. Why, it's got a minute? This feels familiar. Oh. Movies. It depends. You're so cautious. I really wish Otsing and Hayu would learn that. That way... I'm getting off track. Actually, it's about Spook Shack's regular events. Like homework? Wait, I've done this before. I'm up for it. Take a rest easy following your lead. I think we did Reverb Arena before. Yeah, I did. Have you heard about the rumor at Ballet Twins Road? I've heard some things, but mostly about what's inside the Ballet Twins. Word on the forums is that there's some terrifying anomaly in there. It's totally off the limits. Some say that when passing by the Ballet Twins late at night, you can hear a singer's mournful lament and see ballet dancers twirling to the melody. Well, can't say that's wrong. You've got other findings? It's about that sculpture. In that case, let's meet near the metro station there. Quality time. Meet up with Komano Monato at the Ballet Twins metro entrance. Hey, Wise. Alright, hey, Wise. What's wrong? Are you nervous? Well, this place is infamous for those creepy ethereal rumors. If we run into danger, I'll cover your retreat. Don't worry, the statue isn't in the hollow. Oh, I see. Guess I was just being too paranoid. It's this way, right? Ah, I guess it's not too bad. This place gives me the creeps. Icon. Wait, have I done this before? Have I done this before? Looks like someone else is over there. This feels familiar. Upon reaching the statue, you unexpectedly encounter a familiar black and white figure. You're about to speak when the figure's tail twitches first. Hello, Master Proxy. Hey, Lycon. Master Proxy, this friend of yours is... You drag Monato over to Lycon and quickly introduce them to each other, explaining why you came here. Ah, Mr. Komano Monato. It is a pleasure to meet you. Just call me Monato. I did not expect you two would be here to learn about ghost stories. Perhaps my current investigation can help clear up some of your questions. The truth is, I am here in the dead of night because I heard some rumors. They say there's a strange fellow who often sits in front of the statue, sighing and groaning, even declaring he wants to rush into the hollow and become an ethereal. So I'm worried that gentleman might do something extreme. So that's the truth behind the sighing statue of despair. So that's the truth behind the signed statue of despair. The ghost weeping helplessly late at night. Of course, I haven't met this gentleman yet. And then, this is just my personal speculation. Either way, you're real considerate, Mr. Lycon. You're too kind. I'll be staying around here for a while to keep watch. If I find anything new, I'll let you know right away. Wait, if Mayflower's up to something, what about Victoria Housekeeping? Great. Whether it's a real ghost story or a rumor that ends up being debunked, revealing the truth on the Spook Shack forums will definitely put everyone's minds at ease. Now that everything's been cleared up, I'll leave you two to it. Perhaps that gentleman will be at a different entrance of the Ballet Twins. I shall head off now to check. Goodbye, Mr. Lycon. With a nod, Lycon bids you farewell. Monato, what's wrong? Is it about to go straight this tale, right? No, it's just that Mr. Lycon looks so mature and reliable. The way he speaks is so mature too. Makes people feel reassured. Even his furs groom so elegantly. Can I become someone like Mr. Lycon? The canine Thyron's tail droops down like a foxtail grass drop soaked by a heavy rain. Monato is Monato. Oh crap, I blurted it out. I don't know why, but for a moment there it feels like I really got a glimpse into your mind. Thank you, Wise. This ult's cool. Alright. That's all the hangouts I can do. And it's 11:30. Again, I think the stuff with Peregrine will probably take more than half an hour. I could do that still, but I think I'll stop here just because I kind of started late. I'm just gonna do like I'll probably just do some like grinding stuff on my own time, like Call of Zero and what have you. So yeah. I guess that's it. Maybe I'll just head right to bed. Actually, wait, I need to use my 100 battery power. I'll do that first before anything else. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't know what to say right now. I'm enjoying the events so far. I like making Shunguang more powerful. That's fun. Although it's kind of also just like a, well, like, okay, well, do you want them dead or do you want them extra dead? That's how it feels. I think also I do want to say one thing regarding like season 2 is overall I think I enjoyed season 1 more than season 2. I liked all of the like different set pieces like the Outer Ring, Ballet Twins, Brant Street construction site, like very distinct areas that were like, oh damn, different vibe. Like with Brant Street's like the the song like hey 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 hey. It's like it really had a different vibe to it for everything. But with chapter or season 2 was all kind of set in Wi-Fi Peninsula, which isn't a bad thing per se, but it just felt like 6th Street was more alive with like all these different shop owners who are kind of like you're like this fucking community, and you're all in the know, right? Like just about everyone outside of the girl, I forgot her name, the girl who runs the Wenjin shop, know that you're a proxy, right? So it's like that kind of like, yeah, just like, and 6th Street just feels so much like home in that game. With Wi-Fi Peninsula, there's the temple management system, but like, at least for me, once you kind of max out your level, the motivation, I guess you could farm for, get the accessories and whatnot, but like, for me, the motivation isn't there to continue with the temple management stuff, and that's just me personally. I imagine it's the same for many people, but yeah, Wi-Fi Peninsula, like, it doesn't have that same sense of like, oh yeah, a bunch of people. It definitely feels like a bit of like a, I don't know. Does it feel like a home away from home? Like kinda ish. I don't know. There's not enough like shops to go around, right? There's like there's Tin Master and everything, but like Tin Master's Sweetie Reed, the one robot who runs the like shop. They added in Ginger, so there's that too. So that they added in a bit more there. But yeah, it's a little different there. And also because it's all just kind of set around and Wi-Fi Peninsula and the Lemnian Hollow specifically, and how Lemnian Hollow's, like it's a mining site for porcelain. there's not going to be much room for variety in terms of environments in the same way that there is for season 1, right? Because like season 1 was so varied. It was so cool for that. So yeah, like I definitely prefer the season 1 format more in that regard over season 2. That's just my personal opinion on it. So, you know, if you liked season 2 more than season 1, more power to you. It's just like I don't know, season 1 was so cool for that. Also, it had an opening. Season 2 didn't. It didn't even have an end credits sequence for it, which was like not like an actual. Like, it was just enough of a credits. Like, yeah, this feels climactic. This feels like it. I just, yeah, that's just how it felt for me. The other thing also is I can go from piano is Sarah. I didn't expect it to finish like that. It felt very anticlimactic. I expected more from Sarah in terms of a story perspective, in terms of just like I thought she would be more involved across like beyond season 2, right? But then she just died. She had like some level of Sunbringer's powers and fucking died. And like also the boss fight was easy as fuck. Like or it ended way too quickly. It was so quick, man. And I was just, you know, it gives you the story versions of the characters. It was just like, wow, that was fast. I didn't even get to finish the dialogue out. It was neat with the like, I guess severing the chains or whatever, but still, it was just like, god damn, that was so quick. So it just didn't have that oomph that the like bringer fight had. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the bringer fight was just like, damn, that's sick. Like also with the fucking shot of Miyabi doing the fucking one sword slash as Come Alive plays, that was so hype. That was so cool to me. Like, like it was really cool and how like Shun Guang finished it. It just didn't have that like moment, I guess, for me. So yeah, I think this is like, you know, I've been thinking about season 2 in retrospect, and granted there'll be like kind of like the chapters that follow after, you know, the epilogues, the kind of epilogue stuff with like, yeah, so there'll be the epilogue chapters that will be coming up for season 2, so it'll definitely just bridge things into season 3. I do hope that the yokai stuff actually pans out. I don't know how likely it is given the, you know, stuff that's happened that again can't control. I hope they commit to it. I really hope they do. That would be so cool. I would really like that. I'm a big fan of Japanese aesthetics to begin with, so you know, if they did it right. Yeah. Chapter 6, it was cool that Miyabi showed up and was actually playable for a little bit. Like that she was quite involved, surprisingly enough. I thought it would just kind of be like a season 2 cast affair, right? But no. So like I really like that. One thing is like I don't know. What was I gonna say? Like, yeah, I think I've said, okay, I've said a mix of criticisms and praise. Chapter 6, Lock Spring, I think was the character added to like kind of like, oh yeah, AI stuff. We kind of forgot about that in the story with Fairy. Whoops. So I'll add in Lock Spring is how it felt. Although it is nice to learn more about Sunbringer through Lock Spring in that regard. Lock Spring definitely felt at some point like a, like, okay, well, this guy's clearly gonna betray us. I think that's one thing that Zenless does pretty poorly, is like making it relatively obvious that, oh yeah, they're gonna turn on us. And not in a way that's, I don't know, like, I think if you're gonna do a twist villain, it has to be, I don't know, well, like, not, if it's gonna be obvious, make it in a way that's like, oh, fuck, I don't want this. Like, Isolde was one good example for me, where it's just like, chapter 2, I thought, like, oh, maybe she's a traitor of some sort, or like, maybe she's bad, but then, like, chapter 2, like, at the end of it, she was still, like, around. I was like, okay, good. I like Isolde. And then chapter 3 rolls around, I was like, ah, fuck. I don't want her. I don't want her. Please don't. I like you. You're cool. Please don't. And then she, you know, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of chapter 3, I know that was my favorite chapter. That was 100% my favorite chapter of the season. I can't think of like where I'd rank everything in order, but favorite is definitely chapter 3. In terms of chapter, I don't know, what would my least favorite be so far of season 2? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. Chapter 4 made me tear up a bit. I remember when it came to Lucia's dad, so it did well in that regard for sure. Drowned Ideals was an interesting idea. I'm trying to think about it for chapter 4. As if there's anything else worth mentioning. That's when Sarah really started to like put her stuff into motion. I'm surprised that Shiryu was kind of just let go scot-free. Like, I guess he broke free from the creator's control via Shunguang, but I don't know. I thought Sarah had some play to make there, but didn't. Okay. Yeah. Can't think of anything else. Chapter 2 was the Use Out chapter and Alice. I think, okay, maybe chapter 2 might be my least favorite. I like the Isolde stuff. Like, I don't know, that was cool. That it's just I think one thing is that Yuzuha's delivery ends in the same cadence for the most part for any situation, right? Or most situations where it's just like the hey Monato, hey Alice, what are you doing today? Like that. But then there's like that one moment where she was being serious and like letting Alice go. That was when she was like, oh, she has range. She has emotional range. And then, you know, would have liked more variety in that regard. So there's that. The Alice Yuza connection was something there. Also the like Ijong stuff. I didn't think they'd pull the trigger on the like miasmic memory version of Ijong. Like I didn't think they'd do it so soon. Right? I thought it would have been like, oh, let it cook a bit or something. Like that's how I definitely feel about Sarah. We're just like, really? That's it? Because like, I don't. Sarah's definitely an antagonist, but like, I was expecting more, especially after like the conclusion of season 1. God, I think that's the one of the things about season 2 that I'm really like, man, that feels like a missed opportunity there. Now I'm not saying she had to be playable or anything, right? Although would have been cool, though it would have meant she would have turned at least into someone you'd have an amicable relationship with. It's just more that I expected more, but like with her end, it kind of feels like the end of the Exaltists, right? Now, granted, Lockspring said more groups are likely, like more groups will just sprout up anyway. The Exaltists are just another one of many groups that could have sprouted up from in fanaticism of the creator, but it's just like wow, that's it. Like I don't know. I thought there was more, or maybe there is more Exaltus wise. Like maybe it's not just Sarah. I don't know. I feel like there was more they could have done with her character in terms of what she could have done or something. Like I really expected her to go beyond season 2. So for her to just kind of die like that was a bit of a letdown in that regard. I think that's how I feel, at least. I think in terms of chapter 6, I didn't feel emotional weight or an emotional attachment to Shunguang in terms of the cost of the Qingming sword, just cause, like, I guess it's like if you were to metagame it, knowing that an agent is playable means that, generally speaking, or what has been, is that after you kind of clear the chapter that involves them or whatever, you get to hang out with them, right? So knowing that, it means that, oh, she'll be fine. I'll be able to hang out with her after the chapter anyway, right? So like, one thing was like, oh crap, she still has to bear the cost of the Qingming sword, though. Given the event of the Sword Seeker Chronicle, that may very well change into her just being like okay now, right? So yeah, I didn't feel any stakes there. I think that's a better word to describe it. I think it was like really good about chapter 6 was like when Shuyuan went off on Yishuan and Liu Hongzhou, but more specifically Liu, like just seeing him go off, because he's a fucking calm guy. Every instance you see of him, he's calm as fuck, right? Level-headed, rational. But here, he's just like, just knowing that they, more Liu than anyone else, but knowing that Yunkui's summit was responsible for making Shunguang the Qingming sword's master, yeah, fucking livid, right? Like getting to say the words he's probably been wanting to say ever since he found out they were involved in this way, right? So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I want to say about chapter 6. The Joust stuff, definitely made me like turn around on her as a character, because like seeing how ruthless she was, like, oh god. If she wasn't free, I don't think I'd ever pull for her. I think the same would still be true, just because like not my, like, I wouldn't want to pull for, oh, I guess she'd be good for she is good with Shunguang, but I guess it's a fucking moot argument when she's already free anyway, and I got her Wenjin. So yeah, but like, yeah, I really turned around on her character. It's like, oh damn, yeah, she got fucked up by family life, although it was only really like one panel that showed it off, and then her kind of talking about it, so like that's kind of all you got from the backstory in terms of that. But it was clear that they wanted to focus on Shunguang above all else, so I don't know. It's fine. I think I would have been fine. Though, God, I don't know, because like the character arc for Zhao plays itself really well into chapter 6 stuff, with her and like Shunguang, who's overly trusting of people, and then Wise as well, who trusts people, right? Like people who kind of do not operate, at least all the time, I imagine, under like the whole equivalent exchange, and then, you know, being there for people that you care for, etc., etc. So yeah, I think that's good. But it's just like, I wonder if an agent story for Zhao would have been nice. Like, I think that could have been nice. Like, when Haramasa's agent story really, really expanded upon him as a character, that was like, oh shit. Fuck. God damn, that was such a good agent story, by the way. I really like that one in particular. So I was like, oh, cool, yeah, fuck yeah. Um, so I wonder if Zhao would have benefited from something like that. Because, like, in terms of agent stories, I feel like Jafufu's was largely inconsequential outside of knowing that, like, oh, tiger thyrans are a rare breed. And also, there's some fucking art where tiger thyrans can fucking absorb other tiger thyrans or devour them, and whatever the fuck. Like, I think it was more meant to be a fun agent story, I suppose. So if you look at it through that lens, then it's fine. Like Bernice agent story, which is just like, hey, here's some money. Also, you're just fucking around with lotteries. Have fun with that. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know. I'm go either way in regards to whether Zhao should have had an agent story or not for her character. I don't know. I'd have to think more on that. Because I think Chapter 6 did well enough. For her character. There's like it definitely like the instant Zhao was like, why did you even bother trying to save me? Like that was like, okay, yeah, she's not gonna betray us. We're good. So there was no doubt in my mind when those fucking company guys showed up again from Tops. Ambition Corp. Yeah. Ambition of Way was trounced there this time around. So yeah. Oh, other thing about Chapter 6 I really liked. Learning about Sunbringer, because that's one of the fucking Void Hunters I'm really interested in. That and the one who looks like an Alicia import, like those two. Yes. I'm trying to forget. I don't remember what the other guy was. The guy with the mask with the first carrot. I forget his name. Look cool too. Well, I'll probably end up just pulling for every Void Hunter anyway. But like Sunbringer and the one that looks like Alicia, those two are like, oh, those are the ones I want. Them or their descendants, whoever it may be. So yeah, my thoughts. Chapter 1 was kind of an onboarding process, mostly. The stuff with Ishuan and Aizhang with the animated short was cool. It just would have been cool if they let it play at some point during the chapter, because I fucking missed out on playing it before the climactic fight instead. Chapter 2, I've kind of described my thoughts on that overall. The summer event was actually really fun. I really liked the fucking like stuff Alice said in terms of like Lucy and how asymmetrical her hair is. It's just like getting so triggered about it. And the like the and the where she refused to say certain words. That was good. Yeah, chapter 3 was my favorite. Like the fucking Call of Duty map briefing. Isolde stuff, the one-on-one fight with Isolde as Orpheus and the QTE during said fight. I love that. I failed the QTE because I wanted to just hear the dialogue run. I didn't realize there was an actual like amount of time you had before you actually had to succeed. So I'd love to replay that fight at some point, but they don't give you the option, I don't think, so that's a shame. Chapter 4, I've said most of my thoughts on that. Chapter 5 with Banue and Dylan. That one was missing a lot of voices when I played through it, so, you know. Definitely a chapter that goes for getting you more acquainted with Shunguang before chapter 6, so that, you know, going into it, you kind of care more for her at that point, ideally, right? So there's that. Then the Banue stuff with his student, that was cool. I like that. Seeing how Shenyuan is like, yeah, he didn't betray you guys, he just really wanted to save his sister. And also take down the creator if possible, which he kind of failed. on that part a little bit. Dylan. Dylan was very surprising for me. I did not realize, you know, that she can hear the dead in hollows. I thought she seemed like, I don't know, she seemed more like a techie person when she was introduced in Chapter 4 briefly. So I was like, what the fuck? Oh, wow. And then seeing how Dylan actually has, like, it's quite cynical. Like, she and Zhao were both pretty cynical, right? So, yeah, I was like, huh, interesting. Yeah, because, like, Dylan, she looks like, she portrays herself to be very cheerful and everything, right? Especially with the, like, customer service rep stuff. So that was like, oh, wow. Okay. And then, I assume there will be more playable Krampus agents at some point. But anyway, it's really fun to play. I'm not an expert on him by any means, because I don't know how to do, like, a lot of his attacks on command. Like, I remember in Hollow Zero, I was trying to do the thing that lets you manually trigger his chain attack. Could not figure it out for the life of me, so... yeah, kind of suck at that part. It is what it is, though. Oh, Chapter 5. It was nice to learn more about Sarah's backstory. It's just, again, with Sarah, it's just like, I felt like there could have been more. There could have been more there. Beyond just that, like, one comic cutscene. Like, I wanted to learn more about Sarah. So, I think it's told the story well enough in terms of, like, oh yeah, she was a part of HSO and then got abandoned and, like, marked as if she never existed. But it's just like, goddamn. Goddamn, man. What else? What else about Chapter 5? I guess how, like, Banyue's backstory played into Shunguang and Shoryuan's backstory was cool. Yeah, Chapter 5 was an enjoyable chapter. I just, like... I just really don't like Sobek. The fucking I'm immune to days and anomaly. Hehe, fuck you. That's less than fun. Yeah, I think that covers it, though, as far as, like, a lot of my thoughts regarding Season 2. Oh yeah, the Idhari event, I like that. I like the event, too. Were there any other events that were, like, major story events, besides that and the summer one? I don't think so. Yeah. That and, I guess, like, the Shunguang hanging out with her events. So yeah, I think that's it, in terms of thoughts for Season 2. Because, like, I don't know. I fucking streamed for 9.5 hours, right? Playing through Chapter 6, so I was late into the fucking, like, early morning, like 4 or 5 a.m., so I couldn't really articulate my thoughts, or, like, I did let it sit a bit. But I think that covers my own thoughts on Season 2 overall. I just hope that they don't do the kind of enemy typing where it's just like, oh, if you go this role, it's not even fucking viable at all. Like, if you go this role, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like, give me an option to at least use the role. Like, at least with miasma, even though Rupture is clearly the ideal option, or just Shunguang at this point, Anomaly and Daze still play a factor in lowering the miasmic shield, and Anomaly can still apply. Enemies like Sobek, I don't like in the fact that, like, oh, you need someone who has just a lot of raw damage that you can throw out, like Yixuan with her ults, or Shengguang, or Miyabi, or, you know, these characters. Like, if you use Anomaly, you can't do anything. If you use an Anomaly team, good fucking luck, asshole. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, there's the little mobs that have that kind of thing too, but on a big boss fight, I don't like it. I really don't. Because at least with the smaller enemies, then, like, you know, you can get past them eventually. Or, like, you can get past them relatively quickly in some cases. It's just, like, this in particular fucking sucks. And also is the one that gave me the most trouble during Deadly Assault. Now, granted, on the next Deadly Assault, if Shiryuan's there, I've got Shengguang now. I'm good. But, you know, before that, it was fucking hard. I had to run, what, Yixuan, Dylan, and Caesar, which worked well. It worked. It took me quite a few attempts, actually. But, yeah, I think that's kind of my main thing. The creator boss fight, I don't know about yet. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. Because I assume the creator will appear in Deadly Assaults. I hope not this week. Maybe, like, give it a bit, because some people might still be, playing through. Especially with a, like, probably 8-hour chapter, because I kind of fucked around a bit exploring. But yeah, something like that. Okay, it's 12 a.m. I should probably hop off. Like, kind of, I don't know if I illustrated it well enough in terms of, like, the cohesion of it, but I think I said my thoughts on Season 2. So, yeah, is what it is, I guess. Overall, I enjoyed Season 2. I just, I think I love the variety. And that they did well as well in Season 1. Like, dude, Season 1 had the fucking Tour de Inferno song. They didn't have to do that, but they made, like, a fucking, like, from that fire of, like, they made a full song for that moment. That was so cool. There's nothing, like, distinctly memorable song-wise that I can think of off the top of my head. But maybe it's, like, also, I don't know. It's just like, goddamn. Like, you can think of what it sounds like fighting in Ballet Twins. You can think of what it's like fighting in the hollow area of Chapter 2. With, like, one day and another day, hit the ground, the floor shakes, right? Chapter 1 stuff, you know, Outer Ring. There's so much variety there. I just, man, I hope that Season 3 has more variety in environments. It sounds like we're potentially entering a utopia area with, like, this island that Sunbringer made. I don't know, this floating city? Which sounds interesting, I guess. So I just hope if it is a floating city thing, I just hope there's enough variety in environments there. Because, like, you know, in terms of Wi-Fi Peninsula, there's really only that and Lemnian Hollow and Fantasy Resort, and then, like, Silent Bay, which is just a part of Wi-Fi Peninsula, right? Just, I like a little more I love the variety in Season 1, so, like, that's more of what I look for. Or at least, like, if you commit to staying in an area, make that area really fucking good. Like, make that a fucking lived-in area that, like, I don't know, has, like, a lot of stuff that, like, at least makes it feel connected. Because, like, the stuff with, like, Waterfall Soup and Tin Master Coffee and, like, Elfie's Music Store, Enzo, like, with Waterfall Soup, Elfie, and Tin Master in particular, there's, like, the fucking animation that played when, like, fucking, Chop makes this ramen, or when Tin Master makes the coffee. It's just, like, those touches that, like, granted you'll probably skip it at some point because, like, time, right? But, like, you know, the first time you see that, it's like, oh, that's cool. I like that. And it's like, you just give the option to skip, which they did, right? Yeah, that's... Man, I loved Season 1 so much. I hope Season 3 is more like Season 1 and less like Season 2. And also, I know they're probably going to add some, like, enemy type in Season 3 that's going to be really fucking annoying unless you have this or that. I just hope, just make it so you can deal with it with Season 1 characters. And I know they're planning on buffing all the Season 1 characters anyway, so... yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think that covers my thoughts. Perhaps not cohesively, but it covers my thoughts. And that's it. Next time I'll probably do Phase 2 and Phase 3 of the Swordseeker Chronicles. Do a bit more of the trust stuff, at least to raise them up a bit. And then, yeah. I don't know what else I'll do beyond that. I can't really do much of Doing Night Abyss outside of the immersive theater. So there's that. P5X, I've actually got quite a bit to do in terms of event stuff, so... That at some point. Honkai Impact new chapter... No, new patch came out, not the chapter. New patch came out with the event. I'm debating over whether I just play through the event on my own time instead. And just, you know, play... Obviously stream the chapter still, but maybe just play through the event on my own time. Honkai Star Rail, there's the events I still would like to do, just because that would be quite a few Stellar Jades that I could use for polls for the Dahlia's Light Cone, and then the Dahlia. The Dahlia is guaranteed. I'm not so sure about the Light Cone, but I'm past Soft Pity. I still haven't gotten it, or still haven't gotten anything, but still haven't gotten Dahlia's Light Cone. So I do want to do Honkai Star Rail stuff soon, just so I can get the stuff for it. Yeah. I think that covers it. Yeah, I'm done. Alright, yeah, next time Zenless Zone 0 for sure. After that, who knows? It depends on how early I stream. I'm kind of bad at that, I'll be honest. I should really stream earlier. Would be better for me to just, like, get more stuff done in that regard. Yeah, that's it. Zenless Zone 0 next time. Alright, see ya. I'll probably just farm some stuff on my own time before I head to bed.